Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always a high see when we win our Lord. Say this, L-Deez. Also known Lawrence the One for another episode of I Need to Know with my special guest. Introduce yourself, G.
Hey, man, I'm Fillmoe Mike, man. You know, radio, host, MC, manager, a.k.a. Frank. You know, a real guy in the building. Fillmoe Mike.
Okay, for sure. Fillmoe Mike.
Yes, sir. Real talk.
So you said that you a man with many trades and stuff like that. So what is your leading characteristics in this shit?
My leading character, that's a great question. I would say, I've done parties. I do parties. I'm an MC, a host, and a manager. I would say that's my leading characteristic, real talk. And if you need cable or Comcast, holla at me too. I get your Comcast hooked up shit. Make sure your deal right. For real. For real.
So how do you do the managing? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you managing one artist, two artists, 10 artists? What's going on?
I don't like to manage multiple artists. My capabilities ain't that yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not active management. I'm not willing and stretching them. Shout out to them. That's who I got my start from. Actually, Will from Active Management, he used to run SMC Recordings. If you're familiar with Bay Area music, you should be familiar with SMC Recordings. They put out a lot of Bay Area music from about 2004, 2002 to about maybe 2011 or 12. So I was working with them as an A&R back in the day. But Will put me on the AKA Frank, and that's who I manage. And I don't like to manage a lot of people because I got a lot of shit on my plate as well. Yeah. So Frank is he's self-motivated. He do a lot. He produce. He's an artist. He can edit music. He can edit video. So like, I don't really have to like do a lot to manage him. It's more so like putting the word out there and letting people know that I fuck with Frank and that he has a lot to offer in this Bay Area shit. Gotcha.
So when you're managing, what draws you to an artist to say, yeah, I'm gonna manage this one?
Self-motivation.
Self-motivation?
Self-motivation.
Have you ever had an artist that wasn't self-motivated?
I don't deal with artists that are not self-motivated. I've only been presented with Frank.
Okay.
Honestly, on some real shit.
Okay.
Frank was presented to me, like I said, about Will Bronson. If you do the research, Will Bronson is a boss in this game, in this industry. He a white boy, but he a boss. He know a lot about music. He's taught me a lot about music. He worked with Stretch McCoy. If you know Stretch, you know Will, and then the rest is history. So it's like with them two, Will kind of like told me like, man, I think you should be a road manager. So I'm more so a Frank's road manager. I co-manage Frank. So like I'm more so of his road manager because I've done that with Quinn. I worked with San Quinn back in the day. I was actually San Quinn's hype man and like his road manager, so to speak. So I played that role. So like you said, I've done a lot of stuff. Some stuff I don't even remember. Like I've done it and I don't even take credit for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit. So it is what it is.
Okay. So you said Frank is your artist.
AKA Frank.
AKA Frank. What makes Frank so special?
What makes Frank so special?
Yeah.
Oh man, his melodies. To me he's a genius. Like his vibe when he worked with artists, it's real authentic. Like when he's worked with Jay Stalin, I Am Sue, P-Lo, countless of artists all over the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? Be Legit, Richie Rich, whoever you want to name. Like he's worked with them all. My thing is that he's professional. He handles his business as far as like when he needs to perform and deliver, he'll deliver.
Yeah.
He works with the artist. What do you want to hear? You know what I'm saying? Like it's open campus.
Yeah.
Canvas. Let's work together and make a hit. Excuse me. So Another thing I feel like Frank offers is he's he's multi-talented. He's a producer. He's worked on himself as an engineer, so he can engineer beats, master records. He knows the sound, and he's just flexible.
So he's kind of like a Kanye West, so to speak.
Yes, I would say that. I would say he's sort of like a Kanye West.
Yeah, because I know I Am Sue, he got a similar situation where he actually produces and makes beats.
Well, he did an album with I Am Sue.
Yeah, okay, talk about that.
He did an album with I Am Sue called Biggie Smalls.
Oh,
AKA Frank is not a tall guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I Am Sue is kind of overlarge. You know what I'm saying. And they did an album called Biggie Smalls, which is like an underground hit. Like a lot of people love that album, and they reference that album, and they love it. Like it's like a cult classic. You know what I mean?
Was the cover like a cartoon?
Yes.
I think I've seen that.
Yes, sir. It was like a cartoon. It was sort of like I'm Sue was supposed to be Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
Hypnotized video, and Frank was supposed to be P. Diddy. Or Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good look, man. They got a lot of classic music, a lot of great songs on that album. A lot of people reference Frank and I Am Sue about that album and say, man, we all gonna do another project together like that, because it was a real good. It's a lot of great music on that shit.
Yeah,
my bad, bro.
Yeah, that's picking up. Yeah,
my bad. It's a lot of great music on that album.
What year did that come out?
Ooh, the year I want to say 2015, 2016. It came out a while ago, bro. Like it's a they got Backwoods and Back Rubs is on there, featuring Cool John, and I Am Sue's on the, he's on the record, but I think he's only on the hook on that, and it's Frank and Cool John on the verses. So
when Frank, you know what I'm saying, when he does music with other people, does he go in there primary as an artist, you know what I'm saying, as a rapper or something like that, or does he make beats?
He does it all, man. That's why he's like a RZA.
Yeah,
he's like, you know what I'm saying, like he's a director. So like sometimes he could take the lead role and be the director, Dr. Dre it. You feel me? Sometimes he could say, you know what, let me provide the hook or the anthem for you. Other times he could say, let me provide the hook, the anthem, and a verse for you.
Yeah,
he could provide the beat. Like him and you got to see him and Jay Stalin work together. Like they chemistry is crazy. What's the song he produced for Stalin? Bitch nigga, I stay strapped. Bitch nigga, I stay strapped. That's one of the lead songs on this album. Frank produced that. Yeah. Frank also had hand. So let me tell you this though. Before I tell you about Frank, you gotta understand this. We got a production company called Hey I Made This Beat. So Hey I Made This Beat is a team of producers, not just of Frank. So it's a team of producers. We got Miles on the track. You feel me? We got just in case. You feel me? We got a team of producers, like 5-6 producers that help produce shit. So let me game you up. Hey, I Made This Beat produced damn near Filthy Rich biggest. I'm not gonna say it's his biggest radio hit, but the one with I Am Sue and is it Famous? Nah, Filthy Rich biggest song with I Am Sue. I can't remember it right now, man. I'm out of pocket right now. Hold on. Is it Famous?
Yeah, I thought that was I heard a few. That's him and Dej Loaf.
No. That's Dej Loaf. Exactly. Hold on. The one with what's Filthy Rich biggest song? Hold on, man. My bad, bruh. My producer, we produced that shit, man. My bad. I'm everywhere.
Are you getting?
What's that? That's it. Spendo. Yeah. That one right there. My bad. So Filthy don't always perform it. Shout out to my nigga DJ J12. That's Filthy Rich producer. But anyway, he produced that. He helped produce that.
Yeah.
So that's our record. that we produce. So he got a lot of hits in the game, man. Like he be doing his thing for real, for real.
So are all the producers in that crew that you was talking about, are they from different areas or just
definitely? We got people from LA. Just in case, he's from Vallejo. Frank, born in Oakland. Frank was also in a group called the Diligence, and they had a fame out of like Richmond. And
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they was doing their thing, man. Jan was in that group.
Yeah.
AK Frank. You had what's my light skinned nigga name, man? I forgot my nigga, but it was a lot of people that came out the Diligence, man. That's reputable in this shit.
Yeah. I think my homeboy Kuya was talking about them.
Yeah. Kuya is the guy, bro. Like that's Pilo,
older brother,
big homie. Yeah. So it's like Kuya told me the game. It was like, man, all the
Hey, shout out to the train. You know what I'm saying? We got to pay homage just to make it organic. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely keep it in real. Now Kuya told me the game about the Pinole Valley situation and how like a lot of artists that's popping now or that got influenced now was from that went to Pinole Valley. Like, I'm talking Shorty the Mayor, Shorty from Fillmoe. But like I can identify with that because I'm from Fillmoe. My senior year of high school, right? I went to school at Richmond High.
Yeah.
You feel me? My senior year in high school, I'm at Richmond High.
Yeah.
Quote unquote Fillmoe. I didn't become Fillmoe. I was Big Mike then. You feel me? But at the time, you feel me? I'm Fillmoe Mike now. So it's like I was at Richmond High. So niggas recognize me. So I could recognize with Shoei being in Pinole his last 2 years or wherever he was at that shit. You feel me?
Shoei.
Shorty Mayor was at Pinole High.
Who?
Pinole Valley. Shoei the Mayor. Show Banger.
Yeah, that's who I thought. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was at Show Banger was at motherfucking Pinole Valley. You had hella artists. You had Young Bory, I think, at one time. You had Rocky at one time. You had Pilo. All these motherfuckers is in one school congregating, making music, great music, and all the shit.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. Kuya put me onto that. So shout out to him.
Yeah, so I heard earlier you were telling me that you in the radio.
I've been in radio, man, 15, 16 years, man, since I was 19 years old. I'm 36.
Okay, talk about the beginning.
Man, the beginning was I started off at a Cam Yale, doing by the way, bro, you're a great interviewer. You're good. Because I like how you just pick up on shit. I like that. Anyway, though, real shit. I like that, bro. You remind me of Big Von. Anyway, so radio, I started off on the street team, man. Just trying to get in, trying to get my foot in the radio. I was hooping on, I told you I hooped.
Yeah.
So hooping at CC.
Yeah.
Contra Costa College. Mm-hmm. I told you I went to Richmond High my senior year. So I was at Contra Costa College my freshman year. I only averaged like 7 points. I'm like, man, you know what? Hoop ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow. I've been the same height since I was in 8th grade. You feel me? So I ain't grow. So I said, fuck it. Let me work in radio, work in music because I love music. I love radio. So I worked for them as a street team member for maybe a year. Like 8-9 months, I was one of the quickest people to get hired as a van driver. So the thing is, when you a street team member, you just on the street team, but when you're a van driver, you start getting paid. Not only that, your name, like you start doing call-ins. So call-in is like back in the day, you remember Cam used to be like, hey man, we out here 7-Eleven, we kicking it. Get you a bumper sticker. It's Fillmoe Mike, whoever, Big Mike, Lady Ray, whoever it is, you feel me? So they was doing that thing. I came up doing that thing. So that's how I kind of got my name. And people was like, oh, okay, Fillmoe Mike, whoop. Because when I would go back to the hood, I'm like, bro, I'm Fillmoe Mike. They're like, nigga, you Big Mike. I'm like, no, the nigga on the radio it's another nigga on there named Big Mike, my partner. Yeah. You feel me? I couldn't have the name Big Mike. It was already a Big Mike. So nigga Big Rude and Tone Deaf, DJ, legendary DJ, used to run the Cameo Street team. They say, man, you be rapping Fillmoe so hard, man. You love San Quinn, Messy Marv, all them niggas. We gonna call you Fillmoe Mike.
Yeah, yeah.
So they gave me the name Fillmoe Mike. And then I'm so thankful that they gave me the name Fillmoe Mike because I stand on like a motherfucker. Like when they hear the name Fillmoe Mike, niggas just think they know me. They don't even know me. They were like, look, I heard that name.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Did you work at the radio station the same time that Robert Trax worked there? You know Robert Trax that make beats?
I don't think so. I never heard no Robert Trax. No, sir.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you said that you was at KML 8-9 years?
I was at KML. I started talking on KML. So my bad, bro. I was at KML. Boom, KML Street Team. Started talking on air maybe like 2-3 years. I was on air. They let me go for some BS. I got back in radio. I started working for KBLX. Shout out to Stacey Cunningham. That's a boss in radio. She worked for Empire right now. I started working for her at KBLX. And shout out to Kimmy T. She took me under her wing. So I learned how to like produce and board op for real under them. Shout out to Sana G. She taught me how to board op.
What is board op?
Board op is basically when you're controlling like the board. Right now he's controlling the board, but in radio it's a lot more active because you got radios, you got commercials coming in. You may have you may have to drop a sounder, like like real, like in the morning show it's real spontaneous.
Yeah.
So like you want to kind of like have it like waking people up, waking their game up. So like the board op is just the person that's just controlling the whole show. He's letting the people know, hey, bro, y'all finna be on in 5 seconds, and then he's bringing the music in, that little underbed music.
Yeah,
we call that a bed under the music where they talking. The board op is controlling that, whereas the producer is controlling what they're talking about each segment of the show.
Yeah.
So I do that for 95.7 The Game. I could do the board op shit, I could do the producer shit, but I really want to talk my shit about sports.
Okay, this is what I want to know real quick. You know how like you're watching regular television and the commercial comes on louder? Is it like that with radio too?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
That's the board op.
Yeah.
That's a janky board op, not controlling the levels of the mics and shit like that. So like the board op controls all of that shit.
Okay, and have you ever had anybody try to slide you some money to play their record on the radio?
All the time.
Okay, is that legal or illegal?
It's illegal. You can't slide people money on the radio. People got busted for that. A lot of famous DJs that y'all know here all the time got busted for that and got took down for that. You can't take money to get your record played in radio. Now, the club is a totally different thing, but the radio, pay for play, you can't do it. Some people still in radio, still doing pay for play though.
But what is that called?
Pay for play.
That's what it's called in court?
Pay for play. Yeah, it's called pay for play. I used to work for a dude by the name of Ralph Tashin. Google these names, man. SMC Recordings. He went down. He went down, but he didn't snitch. You feel me? For saying for basically pay to play type of shit that was going on. He didn't tell people who was paying and all the shit.
But don't big companies do that shit? Do big companies like say like a motherfucker, let's just say like the new artist, let's just say his name is Fame Media Mike.
They do it in different ways though. Like they do it in different ways. Like they real sneaky. So like in radio, it's shit that you can do. It's so much you can do.
Okay.
You feel me? You could fly a motherfucker out. Say, man, I wanted you to know how I do it. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
Real talk. Real quick story. The nigga Drew Hef went out to when Jeezy so Jeezy, right? Big Von, and I want to do respects to the nigga E, because just on some real shit, I want to give respect to E family. But on this story, Jeezy was tearing up the shit in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, okay.
Way back in the day, right? Maybe like 2006, 05.
Okay.
But like Von was like Jeezy was sending all the radio heads, all the PDs, all the music directors, like video footage of his early like shit. Like basically showing like, nigga, I'm the nigga before the music. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
We ain't even tripping on the music. Like let's just trip on me right now. You feel me?
Yeah, okay.
Before we get to the club, Nigga, I'm the nigga in the streets. Then we go to the club
Them
and you
old
see the
DVDs and shit.
You remember that? So Von was getting that shit before everybody.
Okay.
Like, you feel me? Before everybody. So like he was really into that shit. So it turned my nigga Drew Hef, Asian from the city. Drew Hef used to be in radio. He not in radio no more, but he was really into that shit. You feel me? Like he was really into the strip club scene. Like he really liked all that shit. Like when Pink Diamonds was popping, he was the first nigga to know about Pink Diamonds. Asian dude, Drew Hef.
Yeah.
So anyway, Drew Hef, Jeezy paid for Drew Hef and another dude to go out there. So you could do so much. Like you could send tickets. You could do so much to influence, you know, whatever you can do.
Yeah.
But you can't just say, okay, man, this is $10,000.
Yeah.
I'm finna pay you $10,000 to pay this record. Now, if that do go on, that's just some extreme shit. Now it does go on.
Yeah.
But I've never seen that shit. On some real shit between us, I done seen nigga Big Von turn down money.
Okay.
Real talk. Real talk. Face to face. I done seen a nigga Big Von nigga say, man, I got pay this record. He was like, nah, bro, I don't get down like that. Real talk.
Okay.
And that's in the club. I ain't even talking about on the radio shit.
Yeah.
So in the club is then there, anything goes.
Could somebody get fired for playing like a record that the owner didn't sanction?
Yep. If you play it too much, if they say don't play that record, don't play that record. It's a playlist for sure.
Okay.
It's a playlist for sure as far as what you can play, what you can't play. Hey, why'd you play that? You feel me?
So they got somebody watching the DJ.
Not watching, listening.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like listening with their ear though.
Yeah.
So say like you got this guy, I'm gonna just use Fame Media Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Fame Media Mike is tearing shit up in the street. Let's just say like he make a record like No Ho, D-Lo. The streets love it. Who decides if that gets played on the radio or not?
So the DJs ultimately decide. The DJs still run shit. They ultimately decide. They have DJ meetings about records that's getting played, new records. That's how records get introduced.
Okay.
So you say, so this is what used to happen. Somebody would come to town, right? And they got a party that weekend, right? Back in the day. Remember this. Party, somebody coming to town, they have a party that weekend. Say Rick Ross coming to town.
Yeah.
He doing radio. He hitting up all the shit, right? He hitting up all the spots. So they gather the DJs, the record label. They either gather the DJ at the radio station or they set up an event with the promoters that they have linked up out there, because each major market has a team of promoters. So you got Def Jam, you got Universal, whoever, they handle those accounts.
Okay.
You feel me? Which is like M1 Promo, John Constant,
but
Rob Reyes.
But Mike, though, you misunderstood me, though. I'm not talking about the big bosses. I'm talking about the underground motherfucker that's tearing shit up, like when D-Lo had that No Ho record. That's what I'm talking about. How does that get played on the radio?
The DJs.
Okay. So if you the first one with it, do you have to bring it to the round table and say, hey, look.
Yep.
You just can't play it?
No, you can't just play it. No, you cannot just play it. You can maybe just play it and they be like, what's that? Who is that? But most of the time, the DJs and the radio, they working together as a team.
Yeah.
So like back in the day.
Yeah.
Club Saturday, All-Star Mix with My Emotion and all them motherfuckers.
Shout out to My Emotion.
Straight up. They breaking records.
Yeah.
You feel me? So the hottest song, the 50 Cent in the club, they playing that every 30 minutes because they finna be playing that hella times that night at the club they at.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, it's a yin and a yang.
Yeah.
So like, okay, see what radio was late to D-Lo.
Yeah.
Radio was late to D-Lo. And I tell niggas all the time, you don't want to go to radio. You want radio coming to you. Because when radio coming to you.
Explain that.
Okay, bro. What the fuck, nigga? You were a great interviewer.
This nigga crazy.
You know, real shit. This nigga is good. This nigga is a great interview. He knows the fuck he doing. So, you want to go to radio. You do not want to go to radio because when you go to radio, you're at their mercy. Like, it's like you look desperate. But if radio's coming to you, you're in a win-win.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, radio coming to you, like, it's like, what do you need? Oh, we need you on Summer Jam. I don't want to do Summer Jam. You know what I mean? Like, I seen how y'all did whoopty whoopty whoop at the Summer Jam, game a song, game a spot, you know, early on. But you got the hottest song right now. You at the mercy of radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but everybody not gonna have that opportunity. So I understand you going to radio to push your shit, but ultimately you don't want to be going to radio like that. You maybe want to be getting at the DJs on some player shit like, hey, what you think of this song type shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't really be wanting to push your records on the radio. You know what I'm saying? You really want, when you winning, radio's coming to you. That's what I mean by that.
Gotcha. Dope. So earlier I heard you say that you used to play basketball.
Definitely.
So
I still play basketball. Hold on, nigga. Don't disrespect me, bro. I just look like this.
For sure. So who you got, right? You got Nick Van Exel or Rajon Rondo? Who would you take prime for prime?
Prime for prime. So first of all, prime for prime, they offensive games don't match. Because at his prime, Rondo's prime, he was an ultimate assist maker. And at Nick Van Exel's prime, he was a little bit of both. Yeah. Who would you take first, though?
To win a game? To win a game. You ain't playing to lose.
Man. It depends who I got on my squad, but I'll probably take Rondo.
Okay.
If I got more defensive players on my team, I'm taking Nick Van Exel, Nick the Quick.
Yeah.
But, as a real basketball aficionado, you feel me? We did one of the dumbest trades in history by trading Anton Jameson to Dallas Mavericks for Nick Van Exel.
Yeah.
You nigga like, You didn't even know that.
No, I'm just going with it. You know?
That's why you're great.
For sure.
Cool.
Hey, check it out though. If Chris Smelling, right?
Yes, sir.
In his prime played in the place of Klay Thompson, do you think the Warriors would have ever won a championship?
Yes.
How many championships do you think they would have won?
Two.
They
would have got the first one. Well, they probably would have won 3 though, because they lost the one that they should have won. And that's the thing that I tell people all the time. This hurt people's feelings. You want to know what hurt niggas' feelings?
Yes.
Curry got 3 rings. LeBron got 4.
Okay.
Curry got 3 rings. LeBron got 4. LeBron was supposed to have more rings than that, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Curry was not supposed to have 3 rings, if you ask me.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
We need to start giving Curry his respect.
Definitely.
He got 3 rings. LeBron got 4. And if you think about it, I don't like to say this because I'm a real hooper.
Okay.
But that one championship, come on, man. About 2, we could say 2 championships. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We got 2 championships on some come on, man shit. We ain't gonna go there. Curry got 3, LeBron got 4, man. I mean, like, you can say what you want to say about Curry. You can say what you want to say about LeBron, but he only got 4 rings compared to Curry's 3, and he just got the 4th.
Yeah, definitely.
He just got the 4th.
So if you could be like the god of basketball, talk about a season you would have changed.
Oh, man, when Larry Hughes came. When Larry Hughes came to the Warriors, or when the We Believe season when we lost to Utah.
Yeah.
That's the one I would have changed.
I would have Allen Iverson would have beat the Lakers. That's the one season I would have changed. If Allen Iverson could have got a chip.
I give you that. AI would have got a chip. But AI was a horrible shooter, bro. He bricked a lot, bro. He was shooting like 33%.
Yeah, but Jordan is the same way, though.
Jordan was not shooting 35%, sir.
He was shooting hella times.
He was shooting 50%, 45%, shooting hella times.
Yeah.
That's why Jordan is the GOAT. We talking fact, bro. You can't talk basketball with me, bro. I know all this shit, bro. I know LeBron ain't that, he the great. He a GOAT.
Yeah.
But he ain't got what Jordan had.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So before we get out of here, I got to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Quick. Is Kobe Bryant better than LeBron James?
Ooh, that's a great question. Yes.
Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James.
He's better in more areas.
Poise,
you got to put that on the table. Like Kobe is better in, like LeBron is great at a lot.
Yeah.
But certain things, like he can't shoot better than Curry.
Would you take Magic over LeBron?
No. You can't say that.
So you'd take Kobe over Magic? Is what you're saying?
I can't say that, yes. But see, you got to remember, I'm 36, so I didn't really see all of my fame from Magic is from my dad talking and just seeing what he did and understanding the history of basketball. I seen Kobe, so I can say that at this point I would, but understanding the dynamics of the time, Magic was more of a threat than Kobe would have been at that time. Yeah. Because you had Dr. Dre, you had Michael Jordan, you had...
That fool said Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Fuck you, nigga.
So before we get out of here, this is the last question, and you've been a hell of a guest. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be lying, nigga.
No, you cool to the
You be saying everybody, nigga, like, you been a great guest. That's why you the GOAT, nigga.
Check this out. Who are the best 5 power forwards of all time? I got to hear your list.
Oh, shit! Bro, where do you come up with these crap? Do you freestyle this shit, nigga?
Sometime.
He's good, bro. I see why I got him running y'all shit.
No, I'm just that's the man running this shit.
No, I know cuz and I know cuz from somewhere. It's crazy. Shit happens. But anyway, okay, power forwards. Is Moses Malone a power forward or he a center? He's a center, right?
I thought he's a power forward.
So
no matter of fact,
he's a center slash. He's like one of them slash. So we're not gonna do center slashes. Okay. I'm gonna do the top 5 that I seen.
Okay.
You got Charles Barkley.
I agree with that.
In no order.
Okay.
Niggas disrespect Charles Barkley, but you gotta realize the nigga was only like 6'4", 6'5". He weighed 285 pounds, and he didn't get hurt like Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
We just gonna put that out there. Karl Malone.
I agree with that.
Sean Kemp.
I disagree.
Fuck that. Sean Kemp. Was Chris Webber the power forward?
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Chris Webber and KG. Because I consider Tim Duncan a center. With all due respect. But if he's not on there, give me Tim Duncan as a 6th guy. But everyone else, who do you have? Tell me. Am I missing someone?
Yeah. I got Barkley, Malone. I got Tim Duncan.
So you got Tim Duncan as a power forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
KG. And then I got Dennis Rodman.
You can't put him up there. Cannot put Dennis Rodman up there.
Why not?
Because you can't. He didn't score.
He got 5 rings.
He played a position.
He had 2 rings before he got to Chicago.
He wasn't the main nigga on the team, though. That's like saying, Dennis Rodman, I want you to be Charles Barkley. He can't do that.
Yeah, but he's only
Charles Barkley could be Dennis Rodman, though.
He was the only motherfucker he was the only motherfucker that could stick Shaq, though.
That nigga was sticking Shaq like no other nigga. I swear to God, bruh. You right about that, bruh. He was getting under his skin.
Yeah.
He didn't know, like Shaq didn't know what to do. Bruh, you right about that. Nobody could guard Karl Malone, Sean Kemp, and Shaquille O'Neal. Like Dennis Rodman is probably the best defender that I've ever seen.
For
Real
sure.
talk. Outside of Scottie Pippen, he's probably up there, bruh. it's shady and it kind of discredits his shit.
Say it.
But he got into your mental.
Yeah, like Muhammad Ali.
Right. He got into your mental. And he didn't need to, because if you look back in the day, Dennis Rodman was, nigga, he was the most athletic. He could do whatever. You seen the documentary, nigga went to Vegas, came back, and he was running harder than everybody else that hadn't went to Vegas.
Yeah.
So you got to respect it, man.
For sure. Before we get out of here, man, tell people where they can find you at.
Hey, call me at Fillmoe Mike, at Fillmoe Mike. Man, nigga got coronavirus on his mic.
No, nigga, we ain't got motherfucking.
Nigga caught a little feather or something. Nigga, that's coronavirus feather. Nigga, fuck that. To the motherfucker. Hey, find me on the Instagram at Fillmoe Mike, man. Find me whenever Frank got a show. You feel me? Find me fucking with the real people. I ain't got Twitter, man. My Twitter shit got shut out hella long ago. I really don't be on Facebook no more. Yeah, man, just find me at Fillmoe Mike, FILLMOE MIKE. I thank y'all for the opportunity, bro. Real talk. Man, y'all doing y'all thing. Real talk. I see Cameron in the cut, nigga got the pink on. That's how I know it's really Cameron. We in here.
For sure, man. Well, I am L-Deez for another episode of I Need to Know. And as usual, come on, you know what I want.